came across a photograph on the internet which I thought was quite interesting. This is Edge Lane in Liverpool, and we're walking towards Queen's Drive. So behind me is the city centre, or the direction of the city centre. We're going to have a look at this old photograph that I found and have a look at what the place looks like now. This is the photograph which I found, and it shows Edge Lane from its junction with Rathbone Road and St Oswald Street. I was quite interested to see the tram running down the central reservation. On the left hand side is a block of tenements, or tennies as they were called in Liverpool, and this particular building is Hurst Gardens. On the right hand side is a chimney which I think probably belongs to some sort of industrial building. I'm going to guess that this photograph was taken sometime during the mid-1950s, where trams shared the road with buses. So let's have a look what this area looks like today. So this is Edge Lane today, and the junction with Rathbone Road to the right and St Oswald Street to the left. And already you can see it's a very different scene. The only remaining building, I think, is the one that occupies the corner of Edge Lane and St Oswald Street. I'll try and get a better view. My camera's a lot wider than the camera that took the photograph that we looked at. So this building here still remains. I remember this being a pub. Is that correct? On Google it's marked as being a hotel, but this is the area where Hurst Gardens used to occupy, and now it's a housing estate. I think this was built in the 1990s, so not so long ago, but it's a very different view today. The road's a lot wider. But that white building at the end of the block is a storage unit called Big Yellow Storage, and that would have marked the end of Hurst Gardens. Now, tenements like Hurst Gardens were all built in Liverpool during the 1930s, the interwar years, and they were seen as a remedy for Liverpool's housing problem at the time. So let's have a look back towards the direction of the city centre. That would have marked the end of Hurst Gardens. And this pub was called the Glass House, and as you can see, it's currently boarded up. Now on my side of the road, the left hand side, is where that chimney was, and today it's a retail park. There's a large B&Q warehouse here, and just further down there is a warehouse called Tile Mountain. Before we go, I thought I'd have a look at this photograph, and this is a aerial shot from around about 1952, and it shows Edge Lane, which is there marked in red, and on that junction you can see Hurst Gardens. I'll just ring it for you so that you can see it. So that's Hurst Gardens on that corner, and this small ring is around the chimney. So that is the location now of B&Q and Tile Mountain. Now the big factory in the middle here, or the middle to the right, is the Meccano factory, which is now gone, which I think is probably worthy of another video. Didn't actually realise how big that factory was. So if you were into Meccano as a kid, that's where it was all made. Okay, I'm just going to leave you with a couple of photographs of Hurst Gardens. So thank you very much for watching. We'll catch up soon.